So hey everybody, I wanted to take some time to explain the new format of the AP exams for this year. There are 3 administrations. The first one is all in school. The second and it takes place May 7th through May 17th. That's when we have always done AP exams, so that's your typical exam dates. Then there is a second administration, also available in school, and some tests are available at home. This is from May 18th through the 28th. And we'll get into specific tests, which days and which ones are digital and which ones are not. So some of them are not digital on the second administration. On administration 3, which is June 1st through the 11th. Again, some of them are at school and more of them at home. So if we just kind of break down right here what it says, and I don't like to read to you things, but otherwise why am I doing this? All exams are paper, pencil, and administration 1, every single one of them. Administration 2, half of them are paper and half of them are digital, taken at school. And digitals can be administered at school. Administration 3, most subjects are digital, and again, can be administered at school or at home. All right, so in school, week 1, paper test, calculus, May 4th at 8 o'clock. And that's when we would typically take the AP test, so that's where it is. You can look at the other dates if you're interested in any of the others. I don't want to go too fast, but feel free to pause and take a look. This is week 2, and again, this would be the normal time. So if you want to scroll down and look at these. Okay. All right. So you'll notice there's a change here. That's no Thursday exams. They've been moved to Monday. Week 2. So these are the ones that are digital. You'll notice calculus is not listed. These are the digital lists. Also week 2. Again, these are paper. There's less here. Administration 2, paper in school. There you see calculus again, Monday, May 24th at 8. So that is our second administration for the calculus test. Notice it is still paper and in school. Administration 2, again, continuing, these are digital tests. Again, we are not listed. Okay, then administration 3. So these are the digital tests given the first week. So again, so far our tests are May 2nd, which is when May 4th, when it already was, which is a Tuesday. And then our second test is May 24th. Both of those are paper tests, and both of those have to be given at school. So administration 3, again, this is digital. You'll notice we're not listed here. Again, take a look if you need to see another test. Paper and school tests, here they are. Again, we are not listed on the paper and school tests. And then digital, we are listed here. So this is our first opportunity for a digital exam that could be taken at home. We are on Wednesday, June 9th, and that will be at 9 a.m. in that specific time. So again, take a look. So as far as how the exam is going to look, I have another source, so we're going to jump over to that source. Exam modes. The paper exam, so this is specifically for AB and BC. The paper exam will follow the typical multiple choice and free response format. The multiple choice and free response sections of the digital exam will take the same amount of time as those on the paper exam. 1 hour and 45 minutes for multiple choice and 1 hour and 30 minutes for free response. There are still 6 free response questions, and each should take you about 15 minutes. For the multiple choice, I believe there's 40, calculator questions take 3 minutes, and non-calculated questions, you have 2 minutes allocated per question. So you can figure that out if you want. And so the free response questions, this is different than last year, will be adapted to include responses and explanations that can be easily typed with a computer keyboard, and they will not require students to type complex mathematical expressions or to draw and create graphs. The digital exam app will include any symbols students would need to type their responses. No handwritten or photographed work will be required or accepted. So that was the biggest issue last year with the turning in the exams was the photos. So I know a lot of you like to scribble for me on paper and take a picture. That will not be allowed on the AP exam digital format. You'll have to be typing everything in. So we need to start making sure we're practicing with that. On the paper exam, calculators are not allowed on sections 1, part A, and section 2, part B. So section 1 is the multiple choice, so you don't get the calculator at the beginning. In section 2, you don't get the calculator at the end for the end of the free response. This is the calculator policy. On the digital exam, questions in those sections will be written such that students won't need a calculator nor benefit from using one. So they'll all be, that means you're going to have a lot of tables, not a lot of equations. It's going to be a little different tables and, functions defined weird ways. So like let f be equal to g of x over h of x. And so then you have to anyway, we've tried some of those. I'll show you some more as we go. Educators and students will be able to practice answering multiple choice questions as well as these adapted free response questions within the digital exam app, which will be available early April. The best practice for the digital versions remains the existing multiple choice and free response questions that are already available. Students who can respond to all parts of existing free response questions will be able to provide the short explanations required within the digital versions. Okay, and so that's the official word from AP that came out last week. And so just so you know, it's still going to be a full-length exam. It's going to be just as difficult as it would have been any other time. And while we have 3 opportunities to take that exam, only one of them is digital. The other 2 are paper and in person, because really that comes right down to what is best for us and best for calculus. It really still is best to write stuff down on paper. So keep that in mind. And with that in mind, you should probably really begin to practice with your TI. And again, if you haven't checked one out from the school, please do. They're still available. And as far as what the school's response to this is going to be, I have no idea. We haven't heard anything. This came out last week, I think, on Wednesday, February 4th. So that would be, actually, that was Thursday. So there hasn't been any reaction to it. We don't know what the school's going to do. If we're going to be able to be in school to take the physical tests. I can't imagine we can't do that. We can't separate everybody into classrooms and have you be at school to take the AP test, but I don't know. I'm still, like I said, our district has not responded. It's going to be a district decision. But I imagine, in my opinion, that we'll have to spread everybody out, but we'll be able to pull this off at school, that we could, have the AP students come in to take their AP exam on the days and be in a classroom digitally spread out and all those things. So again, I don't have official word from the district, but this is the official word from College Board. So if you want to see something like this for your other tests, you'll have to ask your teachers, because I don't know where any of that is. I only know where it is for AP. Okay. All right. That's all I wanted to say. Have a great day. We'll see you guys soon.